At the Infinite Actuary, everything we do is designed to help you pass. Being able to ask your instructor questions and receiving good detailed answers in a timely fashion is critical to keeping you on track for success on exam day. That's why, when you post a question to the TIA forum, our instructors will respond within 2 business days, and often even sooner. You might even be able to find an answer to your question instantly if something similar to your question has been asked and answered in the past. There are lots of ways to get into the forum from the lesson page, anywhere you see the conversation bubble icon. But let me show you what I think will be the 2 most common ways that you will use. First, if you're watching a lesson, there will always be a Discuss Lesson link just below the lesson box. If you click that, you'll go straight to the forum specifically for questions related to that lesson. Notice that for me, the forum opens in the current window. Now, you can change that to a pop-out by selecting the format you prefer from the top of the My Stuff page. You can get right back to the lessons by clicking on the Lessons link at the top of the screen. The other way that you'll usually come to the forum is through the problem system. If you open the problem system, you'll see that after you answer each question, there's an option to Go to Forum beneath the typed solution to the problem. Clicking that link doesn't just take you to the forum for the lesson, no, but it goes to the actual forum topic that's specifically been built for this problem. There, you can see the problem and the typed solution reproduced, as well as a link to the video solution, and any other questions that anybody else has ever asked about this problem in the past. However you get to the forum, there's a lot you can do once you're there. Let's take a look at some things you'll probably want to use. You can surf the forum index to find other lessons and problems without going back to the lesson and coming back to the forum again. You can use these hot links along the top to find active topics, new posts, or maybe all your own posts. You can click on this clock symbol to adjust your time zone setting, and when you do that, you'll find a bunch of other settings you can configure as well if you want to. Your forum username, what email you get notifications at, for example. You could also reach those settings through the User Control Panel button up here, or by clicking this gear wheel next to your forum name. In the Posting Defaults section, you're probably going to want to select the radio button for Notify Me Upon Replies by default. That way, you'll be able to find out the minute your instructor or anybody else responds to your question, and you won't have to actually keep clicking on the Notify Me Upon Replies box in every forum post that you use. Feel free to play around with the rest of these settings, but those are the important ones. Now, if you glance through the list of existing topics, and you don't see one that matches the question you have, then click on that New Topic button to get started posting your question. Give your topic a title, and then post the text of your question in this box. You can see a number of formatting options along the top of the box, but there's 2 that I want to mention for sure. The first one is marked Tech. You can use that one to insert little pieces of LaTeX code into your question and make your math look pretty. Check this out. If I put in the tech code bits and then put something like maybe x2 between them, then the output's going to look like real math when I preview it or when I submit my answer. What's that you say? You don't know LaTeX? Well, that's fine. Just do the best you can to format your question in a regular type. You can, however, copy any other bits of LaTeX that you see popping up around the forum just by hovering over that image, then click on this copy icon, and now you can paste that into your own response in between LaTeX code bits, change it however you want, and now you've been able to do your own. Now, the second thing I want to mention is this IMG button. You can use that to put in images into your topic, maybe even a photo of your handwritten attempt at the problem. You can upload attachments with the menu just below the input box, but let me show you how I put pictures in, and maybe you'll want to try that too. I use a program called Droppler, which allows me to use a quick keyboard shortcut. I use Shift-Option-4, but you can make it whatever you want, to grab a section of my screen. Now, Droppler then automatically uploads that picture to my account and puts a link in my clipboard, so that when I paste it, I get a link to put inside those IMG code bits. Now, if I just put a plus sign at the end of the link, the image shows up as soon as I hit preview or whenever I submit my topic. Pretty neat, huh? You can also use Droppler to make a capture and draw screenshot if you want to add any arrows or notes to the image before you include it in your message. Now, if you're not submitting a new topic, you might also want to use this quote button to help everyone know which part of the previous topic posts you're addressing with your reply. You can either scroll to the topic post you want to address and then click quote there and it'll just copy the whole thing up into your box. Or you can use the quote button in the composition window and then paste some text from some other response there. Finally, the link to the forum search appears at the top of every page. So click up there, then type in whatever search terms you want, highlight the forum you want to search, and click go. If you have trouble remembering any of these details later, you should be able to find this video posted in the Before You Begin section of your seminar. However, you could also just use the FAQ with this handy link that appears at the top of every page of the forum. You can also see if you have any new private forum messages right here next to the FAQ, and if you want to log out directly from here, you can do that as well. Well, that about wraps it up for now. Since I answer questions for Exam MLC and Exam S, and then also sometimes for FM and P, I'll look forward to answering your questions sometime soon. But until then, have fun, study hard, and good luck.